Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now.
Okay guys, that's my get ready with me. I don't really do a whole lot. I need to clean the bedroom and do some laundry today, so that's what we're going to focus on. This is a new shirt Phil got me. I don't know if you can see what it says. It says, I never dreamed of being a spoiled wife, but here I am killing it. It's one of my Christmas presents from Phil this year, and I absolutely love it. So next thing I'm going to do is tidy up. This year I really want to focus on simplifying and organizing my life, and I know I get questions a lot from friends and family about how to get organized and how to stay organized. So one of the tips I'm going to give you is start someplace like this that's small. You can see I have no counter space, like none. So the first thing I want you to do is start someplace like this. Make sure all your makeup that you use on a daily basis fits in one container. Whether it's bigger than this or whatever, doesn't matter. Just make sure it's in one container that's portable, especially if you don't have a lot of space like this. And when you're done, put your stuff away. Now I'm gonna put this back where I found it. This is everything I use to get ready. You just watch me get ready. This is everything I use. So I want you to time how long it takes me to put away, because it's really like not even a minute and a half, maybe, I would say. And what that does is when you walk out of this room, it's clean. So if you just focus on this and get that habit ingrained, then you can start on a bigger project. But if you look at your house and you think, I'm completely overwhelmed and I don't even know where to start, you won't start, and it's just going to stay a mess, and you're just going to get more fed up and more fed up. So start someplace small like this. Make that a habit. Do this every day for 21 days. If you do it every single day for 21 days, you'll develop that habit and you'll do it naturally. And then you'll start to build on that in other spaces. But first, this is where we're going to start. So let's get it put out. Let's get it put away. I have a larger container like this in the closet for my hairbrushes. And I have a space for curling irons, straighteners, blow dryers, all of that. So that all goes in the closet. The hand towel gets hung back up. I don't typically take this down. I moved it out of the way because it was in the way of filming. I'm going to fold my towel up and hang it up and close the bathroom door or the shower door. And just that quick, my bathroom is back in shape. My phone goes with me, my coffee goes with me, and my bathroom is clean.
I don't wanna waste my time, so baby we should start living now.
We're going to start in the master bedroom, and the first thing I'm going to do is make the bed. And I had a bad night last night. We're coming off of several storm fronts going through the area that we live in, and for whatever reason I had nightmares last night, so I tossed and turned and jerked awake and really ripped the bed apart. So it took a little bit more effort to clean and make the bed than it normally does. We're normally pretty stationary when we sleep. We get in bed, we don't, Phil and I typically don't roll around a whole lot, but today it was an absolute mess, so I had to basically start from scratch and get it made up. But it's one of those things that makes a huge difference. Do you guys go in spurts? I tend to go in spurts. I either make the bed every day or I don't make the bed for ages and ages and ages. And right now I'm in one of those spots where I just am not making the bed, and I don't like it. I like the bed made. It makes the room look better. Even if there's stuff all over the end tables, it just looks better when the bed's made. So I need to get back into that being a daily routine. Next on my list is laundry. I'm just throwing everything into one load today because we don't have that much, and all of this has been washed before, so I don't have to worry about fading, and I just want to get it done and over with today. Before we go too much further, I need to fill up my coffee. It's completely empty, and you know that isn't going to work, but so we got the bed made, we got the laundry done, the laundry's going. We have the bed made, we have the laundry sorted and started. One load is done. The last load of clothes is in the dryer, and then I'm washing the shears that were hanging up here in the kitchen. I want to wash those and get them nice and clean before I put those away. I might hang them up in the office, but I'm not quite sure. I think I want to paint that office, you guys, but it needs to be a dark color. But the brown is just getting kind of depressing in there, and I would like something a little brighter, but it needs to be a deep color because I need it dark in there when I have migraines. I work a day job and I work in there, so I do need it to be a darker color in there. So let me know if you guys have any tips, because I'd really like to know. One of the reasons I love this coffee cup, Keurig's gonna get loud, is because it holds 2 full cups of coffee, and I love, love, love that. Saves me a million trips up and down every day. So let's see, what else did I want to talk about today? I'm researching vacuums. I still haven't decided what I want. I'm leaning toward a Shark, either the Rocket or the Lift Away, one of the Lift Away, like the Navigator or something. I like the Rocket because it does the stairs really well, but I'm afraid it's going to be the same thing. I'm afraid it's not going to stand up to long-term intense use, like daily use on these carpets. That's what I'm afraid of. The Lift Away would be better than a regular vacuum as far as doing the stairs, but it wouldn't be as easy as the Rocket for the stairs. So I'm just really not quite sure. So do any of you guys have the lift away or the rocket? Let me know what you think, especially if you have pets. I want to hear from you. Wait for my blinky blue light to get more coffee. And the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I took quite a bit of time off this year after the holidays, and part of that was just an intense sorrow over what the Leach family is going through. If you follow me, you might follow Brittany Boren Leach, and she and her husband Jeff lost their 3-month-old son Crew, which was just devastating. And I think it devastated the entire YouTube kind of like lifestyle mama channel niche. It was nice to see so many people surround them with love and prayers and support. There were some really horrifying comments that were left, and that's just, boy, I just don't understand that. I've also got other friends who are going through some horrific things, so it's been kind of a rough after holiday season, if that makes sense. I do work a day job, a full-time day job. I work 6:30 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. It's a high-pressure job, and it's been getting to me, the stress of the job, and it's mostly stress I put on myself and wanting to ensure that I'm doing like as much as I can and doing the very best job that I can. And I think I put unrealistic expectations on myself and on the people around me, probably, to be quite honest. But I have had issues with anxiety and issues with depression in the past, and those have risen their head again this year. So I did go to the doctor and get some medication for that, some anxiety medication. It is helping. It hasn't helped quite as much as I would like, but I'm very early into the process. And if you've dealt with anything like this, you know then that they start you at very low doses of medication, and they increase them very slightly over a period of time until they find the balance that works best for you. So I'm early into this process. I'm not discouraged or anything. I am definitely seeing help. I would just like to see a little bit more than I am right now. But I want to encourage you, if you're struggling with anything like anxiety or like depression, and it isn't, you'll definitely know the difference. It's not just, oh, I'm having a down day. It's the knowledge that your life is good and you're still utterly miserable and you can't control it. Like, you know there's no real reason for it, but you can't control it. Crying, shaking, the inability to sleep, or the desire to just stay in bed 24 hours a day. That type of thing, definitely go and get help. We need to be more open about talking about these things, and we need to accept that getting medication for depression or anxiety is no different than getting an antibiotic for an ear infection or bronchitis or sinus infection or something like that. It's a medication that you need to get you through a tough time in your life, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. It's no different than getting treated for a broken leg. So if you're suffering with anything like that, please go and get help, because it does make a world of difference. Again, I'm new into this process, very early into the process. So I'm not seeing the results that I hope to achieve, but I am definitely seeing results. I'm sleeping better. I was waking up very often at 2 or 3 in the morning, and I would be up for the rest of the day. I just couldn't go to sleep. And I would go to bed at 8 or 9 at night, but I would lay there until 10 or 11 and then sleep for a couple hours and then wake up and be up an hour or two and then go back to sleep for an hour and then be up for the rest of the night or the rest of the day. So I'm not seeing that. I am sleeping better. I'm not sleeping through the night. I'm still waking up multiple times a night, but I'm not staying awake as long. I'm able to go back to sleep much easier. So we're definitely seeing progress. That helps a lot too. Well, I can't tell you what a good night's sleep makes a difference. It really does. But make sure you're surrounding yourself with upbeat, supportive, positive people, and make sure you're surrounding yourself, you're listening to upbeat and positive music. It has a huge influence. There were times I was listening to positive affirmations, bawling my eyes out, feeling utterly miserable, but those positive affirmations would get me through the next hour or the next afternoon or until my doctor's appointment and, until the medicine started to kick in. So those things really do help. So, and don't hesitate to reach out, because we'll be happy to support you in any way that we can. I know what it's like. I know how debilitating it can be, and I know that there's absolutely no reason to suffer with it. So reach out and get some help, because we're here for you. And now I've got my coffee.
Back to the laundry. Even with not having a whole bunch, it still feels like
so I'll have to be careful
a never-ending job to me, which I find annoying, but that's how it is. We keep wearing clothes, they keep getting dirty, we keep having to wash them, so we'll just keep going in circles.
That's what my life is. Coffee splotches and grease splotches on the carpet, accompanied by dog hair. That's just my world. And you know what? It's a pretty good world. Let's get back to chores, shall we?
I've been holding on, I wouldn't let you go. 'Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the...
Okay guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. We got the bedroom cleaned up. We got the bathroom cleaned up. We got laundry done and put away. If I do go to Walmart this afternoon to look for a vacuum, I'll take you along with me there. But I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. It depends on how Phil feels when he gets home from work. So if I take you, there'll be more on here. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the the bell notification button. Hit that like. Give me the thumbs up. We'll talk soon. You guys have a great day.
Know exactly where to push or pull.